Hey guys, Kapper here, and a special welcome to our new subscribers. A lot of you guys have been piling in, which has been a wonderful thing, so we appreciate having you on board. Hopefully you'll find something that you like here on our channel. We're high speed, low drag, in trying to accomplish as much as we can in our lifetime. Living our dreams and being outside before basically it's just too late where we can't do anything. So let's have some fun together, and welcome to this week's farm vlog.
Well, another hole on the back side of the berm on the new one. Up there's the top. It's about halfway down. It's about 15 inches wide and long. And it looks like probably keeps going down that way. We know that there were some rocks that are underneath here that he covered up, so we're pretty sure that's the reason why. There's another small hole popping up here, and then just to the right of that, that's the hole that I filled in last year. And yeah, what you're seeing and hearing is sleet. It's sleeting. But that probably helps explain why we have just a slow seep in this area on the back here. Stays wet. Oh, one more thing to fix.
Alright, they hit rock here in the middle again. I'm not sure what his plan is. If anything, he may not do anything. He said it should be just fine because that same rock level is what he dug out in the keyway or the core trench down there. He dug it below that rock level and obviously packed it all with nice clay. So in theory it would be running down towards the corner through them rock layers and stop at the core. Okay, and our first order of business today is a local, very small business shout out, but this is Burnt by Lori. That's her Facebook page. She made us this sign here. It's all hand burnt by her. She will ship to anywhere in the country. She makes all kinds of different designs, and these signs average about 50 bucks. So I'm going to put her Facebook page here in the description down below, so if you have an interest, I mean, she makes anything, doesn't matter what, you can give her a design and she'll burn it in some nice wood for you. So special thanks to Lori. Hey, we appreciate it. Moving along. Okay, and next we have a sneak peek of these are called fossil pods. They're laid in sandstone. Mrs. Kapper has the privilege of being able to look at these, inspect them, and I think she's going to do something special for the owner of these. But in our area down here, it's documented. You can look it up, Southern Illinois archaeology. There is some amazing things that are found right around where we live. So she's going to make a project video on this coming up in the not too distant future, so we are looking forward to that.
Well, a couple of years ago we bought some styrofoam sheets off the internet. We were planning on just using them for a dock or a pier, which we're not going to use. So I'm going to take that top sheet there. That one is 6 inches thick, which will be good for the duck platform. And I'll just cut the top down to size. They're about 8 feet in length. So that just might work.
Okay, and here's just a quick sneak peek. Mrs. Kapper is working on building our Goose Island for this spring. If you were with us last spring, we had a really long saga. We had a pair of geese nesting, and the poor things, they just kept laying eggs after eggs, and raccoons and bobcats kept raiding the nests. We got some really good video. We put a critter cam on the goose nest last year. So this year we are going to try to give them a little bit better chance. So we're going to build a floating island, and we're going to put it out in the pond, and hopefully maybe we can get some goslings here to enjoy for this spring. And as always, we're going to make a full project video on this to show exactly how we are making it and the design and so forth. It's going to be a floating raft of naturally cut cedar trees with that styrofoam underneath it, and it's going to have like wire mesh underneath it to try and keep the animals and fish from nibbling at the styrofoam. But we're hoping it's going to work, so you'll definitely want to stay tuned for this spring to see how this new project and of course another new adventure goes for us here on the Kapper farm. And if you remember, about a month ago I picked up this 4-row planter from over the border in Missouri, and now I've had another change of plans. My friend here, Cameron Haney, an equipment dealer, found me an Alice Chalmers 4-row planter, which I much prefer. So I just flipped this one, turned a pretty decent profit, only had it on Marketplace for 1 day. But again, I knew I got a good deal on it, so I flipped this one. So look forward to a new 4-row planter coming for this spring. Looky here, got that. I got these heat wraps, got some new solder. Time to see if I can't get the 10-meter rig up and running. Okay, so I'm running out to the mailbox, my first trip in my truck. And there's a deer bedded right on the edge of the road, so we'll see if I can show it to you and she don't jump up. Ah, she got up. That's pretty cool seeing her there. And we had a freezing rain and a 3-inch snow here in the last couple days. And now a quick update on our critter cam with the poop that Mrs. Kapper found that had all the fish scales in it. So far we're striking out only a couple raccoons and possums. So no otter, no other suspect on camera yet. They might be gone. Okay, and I have a new surprise here, especially for you Illinois residents. I bought this. Once again, the lawmakers made me do it. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. But check this out. Freedom Ordinance. This is a 9mm carbine, aka the FX9. And I'm going to tell you, this thing is bad. And I got a Vortex 3X red dot / green dot for this. So this baby is gonna be fun. Clark, I hope you have your range open, because we're gonna splatter some steel all over the place. But again, a defensive move, because they're probably gonna ban every kind of gun almost known to mankind here in Illinois soon. And for the non-gun owners, i.e. gun control people or gun haters, let me show you something quick. Alright, for those of you that are uneducated about guns, that buy into all the hype, this, which is often called an assault weapon, is the same as this. Yes, this is the same as this. Shoots the same bullets, same ammo, you could use the same magazines. The only difference is this one has a longer barrel. Okay, so before you just jump on some freight train, educate yourself. Alright? You sound like an idiot when you don't know what you're talking about. So just keep that in mind. And yes, this is a very fun sporting event. Ta 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 ta. Banging steel targets. It's a blast, and it can also save your life. Alright, there's Mrs. Kapper taking out her brand new MS-170 steel chainsaw. We finally got her own for her wood projects and smaller stuff. Pretty exciting.
Anybody that comes around that really does understand the material, he will attack immediately because he knows his whole house of
He's
cards
overriding them all,
can
that's for
implode
sure.
Now watch Raymond do mathematics. He has to use a calculator to do the most basic mathematics.
Okay, and that's going to round out the vlog. This is going to be a future video called Ham Radio Wars. It's kind of the dirty side of ham radio, and then I've got another video coming out on whether the tower and antennas survived a 40-mile-an-hour windstorm and then ice the next day. So thanks for watching us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to follow us on these adventures, and we will see you on the next go-around.
The RMS value was the sine wave. Of course, any first-year engineering student would know that, but Raymond has to calculate it.